Well, that's 6 shot glasses at $4.50 a piece. It's 27 bucks you're in, plus the bourbon. $31.50.
You know, I'm starting to be sorry that Nora ever got you out of the hoosegow.
Oh, good. You're drunk.
Yep, and you're ugly. You see that broken glass there?
You know I do.
You know, we sweep that up, and we send it to a recycler, and they melt it under pressure, add some heat, and you know what? They make new glass out of that.
The point?
The point, that's me and Blair right there, you know, busted all up into little pieces. But with just enough heat and the right pressure, I know I can fix this.
Mm. And you have to break every shot glass in the place to prove it.
Yeah.
Oh. What's going on here?
Look who's here.
RJ called me.
Talk to him. He's lovesick. And keep him away from the stemware.
So, you still mad at me, Max?
So, hey, why should I be mad at you just because you played me for a chump? Huh?
You're no chum.
But then you tell me the truth.
Don't I always?
When you came to my apartment the other night, was that just to get a hold of that tape that proves Todd's a fake?
Look, Max.
I mean, come on, did you feel anything for me when you had your hands all over me, huh? Anything at all?
I'm not totally heartless. Though sometimes I wish I were.
Oh, no, you're not heartless. I mean, you were all tore up when Bo lost his son. I mean, you were very sweet to him about Drew. Yeah, you have a heart. Just not for me.
Come on. Why don't you just go home and sleep this off?
What did Judas get? You got, what, 30 pieces of silver? What'd you get? What, a lawyer?
You know, Max, hey, look, I just came from the hospital and I've got a funeral to get ready.
Oh, yeah, oh, God. Oh, I know. Oh, I feel for you. You got the weight of the world on those lovely shoulders of yours. I mean, you got all these people needing from you. I mean, you got Cassie recuperating from a bullet. You got Kelly in mourning. You got Dorian up to her designer eyebrows in trouble as usual. And you got Star's daddy, good old Todd, who needs you to cover for him so that he doesn't go to prison. Of course, that means you have to lie to Sam, who needs you to be sweet and perfect and the saintly woman he thinks you are.
And what do you need me to be, Max?
I need you to be exactly what you are. Isn't that easier?
So what's the problem?
Yeah, I ask myself that same thing.
And what do you answer?
It's a matter of priorities. See, I keep quiet about Todd and, you know, he gets away with this fake mental thing and he goes free. We get the son and I risk losing you. See, that's no good. Whereas if I out Todd, we lose the son, but then Sam will see you for what you really are, and then it's bye-bye, Sam. Bye-bye, Todd. It's a no-brainer.
Tom, I think you made a really wise decision granting Taya the divorce.
I didn't grant her a... That wasn't me. I don't want a divorce. That was Rod.
Well, then what does Tom want?
I want you to be proud of me.
I am proud of you.
Why?
Because I think you overcame insurmountable odds, and that's why.
But I hurt people.
No. Pete hurts people.
Sam, what if Pete were to come back? Would you stop being my friend?
No. We know how to treat Pete now.
Well, there's no we. I mean, Taya won't stick around if we're divorced.
Taya doesn't have to stick around if you're married, pal. Look, the divorce is just a legal maneuver.
Then why do we have to do it?
Because I'm trying absolutely everything I know to keep you out of jail. Because I believe that you ought to be helped, not punished. God, you know, sometimes I just think if I'd been more aware when you were a kid, none of this would have happened.
No, Sam, it's not your fault.
Todd, I want you to have the kind of life that you want to have, the kind of life you can be proud of, you know, and I really hope that includes Taya and Star. But you gotta believe one thing, no matter what, I will love and support you until Judgment Day, if that's what it takes. You understand me?
Coach.
What?
I think there's something I should tell you.
What?
The truth.
Bo. Dear Nora,
By the time you read this,
I'll be on my way.
You fell asleep in my arms tonight. I watched you for a long time as I held you. The way I held Drew. Something in me turned to stone when he died. You're the most alive person I know, Red. I can't take the chance that what this is doing to me might begin to change you. So I have to go. I don't know where or for how long. I just know this is what I need to do. I'll find my way back to you when I can bear to love anyone again. Because I do love you. Always.
Bo.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Oltl.
Starting at 8/7 Central.
Honey. You know, one minute I'm holding you in my arms, the next I'm waking up and you're gone.
I left a note.
Well, what's wrong? Something I did?
No, Nora wants me to butt out. I'm butting out.
I'm not Nora. Now, what is it?
You know, maybe she's right. Nora's always right. Maybe I haven't earned my place in this family.
Oh, bull.
No. You're all going through a very difficult time right now.
All the more reason for us to stick together. For Bo's sake.
I'm so worried about him.
Well, you got a big heart, darling.
He's in so much pain.
He's a strong man.
I don't think he's the kind that's gonna bend. I think he's gonna break. But then he's got Nora, right?
Yeah, and you got me. And if you're gonna stay here working all night, then I'm gonna stay right here and keep you company. Honey, hey. Hey, what is it? Nora hurt your feelings? Huh?
Bo came here because this is the last place he saw his son alive. I just wish you had heard some of the things he said.
Like what exactly?
He just seemed so alone.
He'll come through it. He'll come through it.
I don't know about that. You know, he didn't seem like he believed that life was worth living. But Nora wants me to stay out of their lives, and you want me to stay out of it, so I'm gonna stay out of it.
I just wanted to keep Christian from going to New York. I never meant to ruin his whole life.
Come on, that's a bit melodramatic, Roseanne.
He said that having his painting stolen was a sign. that he shouldn't be an artist.
Yeah, well, if he's willing to give up that easy, then maybe he's right. There you go. Look, it looks okay back together.
I can see where it's ripped.
Yeah, maybe because we just tore it in half. I mean, we're gonna have to do more than just stick it together. I mean, my mom's got some art supplies, though, at the gallery. I guess we should go there.
It'll never be the same. Nothing will ever be the same.
Roseanne, it's just a painting.
Don't you understand? Christian paints with his soul. I mean, together we made this. His soul and my body, and that's the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah? Yeah, then how come he's out there breaking his neck so he can go to New York to be with Jessica?
You don't get it.
No, Roseanne, I don't get it, okay? I'm trying really hard to understand, but to me, it is very obvious that Christian is in love with somebody else, not you, okay? And stealing this picture didn't change that at all, and putting it back together isn't gonna change it either. But if it makes you feel better, I'm willing to try.
Max! Are you crazy?
Like a fox?
Max, this time next week, we could have it all.
Oh, all you mean what, the sun?
Each other.
Yeah. Now, not if you were two-timing me. Then you get the sun, and you get Sam, and what do I get? Oh, let me think. Oh, I know. Zip!
No, come on. How do you figure that?
Because I know you, all right? And you are scared to death that Sammy is going to find out what a scrappy little down and dirty girl you really are.
Oh, yeah, and you're going to turn down your one chance at the sun. Your big lifetime chance. Come on, I don't think so.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a noble kind of guy. I will do anything for the woman I love. Like I said, got a lot of pressure on you. You know, I'm willing to sacrifice future ownership of the sun and all the money that entails just to help you out.
How's that going to help me, Max?
Well, you need to know if Sam is really capable of loving the real you, right? I mean, otherwise you got that pink tape of Damocles hanging over your head. I mean, anytime he could find out the truth and he'd split, and you hate to be without a man.
I don't need Sam when I have you.
Oh. So you're just stringing me along in case the deal with Sam falls through.
I'm not stringing you along. I'm stringing Sam along so he can help us get what we need. Todd is not going to fall for our deal if he goes to prison, Max.
I would love to believe those lies.
Max, look at me. How long do you think I could keep up this goody-goody two-shoes act with Sam? I couldn't do it.
So I've got it all wrong.
It's you and me, Max.
You and me? Yeah, just what I thought.
Max, you just caught me by surprise, that's all.
I can almost feel your brain going into overdrive. You're wondering, gee, am I really going to have to sleep with him to prove my loyalty so he doesn't blow things to smithereens with Sam, right?
Wrong.
All right, you give me one good reason why I shouldn't do it.
Because you're a gambler, Max, and as long as you have some extra chips in those pockets, you'll lay them out on the table, risk them for the big stakes, and these stakes are big.
Don't flatter yourself.
I mean the sun. Of course.
Of course. Okay, fine. All the chips on the table. You stay with me tonight.
Max, come on. After everything that you've had to drink, you know that...
I'll take a shower and sober right up.
And put a damper on things?
Not if we scrub each other down.
Max, let me tell you what, I'll call you tomorrow. No, Max, come on.
There is no tomorrow. It's now or never.
Max.
You stay with me tonight or I go right to Sam.
No.
Yes.
No.
What is that?
She said no. And in this club, no means no, Max.
Max and I, we're just We're just saying goodbye. Till tomorrow.
You had your chance. When you find out I'm the only game in town, I may not want to play anymore.
Well, what truth would that be?
I don't even know what's true anymore.
Well, there's no reason that you should. You know, you live in a couple of different realities, right?
Hey, Sam, if I disappointed you, would you just stop being my friend?
No.
What if I really disappointed you?
What's going on here? What is this all about?
Well, Taya split. Maybe you're gonna split too.
Hey, wait, just stop right there. I'm not going anywhere. And I don't think Taya is either, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but I need you.
I know that.
I don't want Pete to win.
What does that mean, Pete? Win?
Well, Pete's like my so-called father, Peter, and
right.
I don't want to be like that. I want to be like you, Sam. I think you're the kind of guy that Taya could learn to love.
I don't think I'm exactly the poster boy for a successful marriage. I messed my marriage up.
Yeah. Well, let's just say that everything's over. You know, the trial's over, and what if Pete were to come back, Sam? And would you give up on me?
I wouldn't give up on you.
Well, I just want to apologize for anything that might happen. I know that you tried your best.
You know something, pal? You worry way too much. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Trust me.
Bo?
He isn't here. It's after midnight.
He'll be back for the funeral.
What's happened?
Bo just needed some time alone.
Where'd he go?
He doesn't say, but he makes it sound as
I
if...
don't really think there's anything to worry about.
Well, Lindsay does. You better tell her.
Tell me what?
Bo came by the art gallery because that's the last place that he saw Drew alive.
I know that.
He talked about endings, about doing it right.
The funeral.
I don't think that's what he meant. He was searching for something. He said he needed peace.
That's just not Bo.
Well, he's never lost a son before.
Oh, how long have you known Bo? What, 5 minutes, and you presume to tell me that my husband is suicidal? I bet you just couldn't wait to come over here and just give me all the dirty little details of your private little chat.
Nora, just hold on. Now, I'm the one who asked Lindsay to come over here tonight. I had to drag all this out of her.
You don't think your brother would kill himself, do you? It's probably him right now. Hello, hi.
James D'Souza, Mrs. Buchanan, from the Landview Crematorium.
Why are you calling?
Normally, I do everything by the book, but I've known Commissioner Buchanan, Mr. Buchanan, for years, and I have enormous respect for him. So when he came by to claim his son's ashes...
What?
I know the funeral's tomorrow, but Mr. Buchanan made it seem as if he was going on a long journey.
Out in the channel, wind's picking up. I'll anchor when we get to the fishing grounds. Or maybe just head on out. Toward the horizon. Toward the horizon. Where are you, Drew? You feel so far away. I know you aren't coming back, son. What's left of my flesh and blood that I loved and I was so proud of now is gone. ashes in a container. But I need you, your spirit, and my heart, and my soul, Drew. I gotta have that. We were connecting, getting close after all those years apart. But I don't feel that anymore. I don't feel you close, and I need to. You've got to stay in my heart and in my soul. Because if you're not there, I'm lost.
You know, you don't talk too much about your family.
So don't ask.
Well, is that why you and Kristen are so tight, because you feel pretty much alone in this world?
Don't analyze me.
I've heard that one before. That's what I always say to my dad when he tries to figure me out. God, I hope I'm not starting to sound like him, because that's scary.
You're okay.
Well, a grudging approval. Maybe I should prepare more paintings for you.
We had fun, you know, when we were kids. Me and Christian. It wasn't complicated. We just loved each other.
Yeah, it'd be nice if life could stay that way. Uncomplicated.
Yeah.
So I guess he knew your mom pretty well then, huh?
He's the only one I can't blame.
For what?
Any of it.
Well, you two did share a lot of stuff.
I trust him with my life.
And your dreams?
Yeah.
All right. I feel small now.
Why?
Just being jealous of something so deep.
He's all I've got left, and he's the only one who understands.
I don't know about that.
I suppose you think you understand me.
Maybe. If you'd let me. But, that's not what I meant. See, I know someone who knows exactly what you've been through. Who can keep you safe and make all your dreams come true. You don't know who it is? You, Roseanne. Yourself.
And when you can see straight, clean up that broken glass.
I really bungled that one.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky she didn't call the cops and charge you with assault. I mean, why do you want a woman who doesn't want you?
Because she loves me.
Oh, well, sure. Sure, any fool could see
Look,
that.
she thinks she knows what she wants, but she's wrong.
I see.
The problem I got is, how do I get her to forgive me after I completely mess things up between her and the Samster, huh? Boy, I figured that one out. I am home free.
Hello.
Hi, yourself.
Is everything all right? Huh?
It's better now that you're here. You guess you haven't, here's your mail. I guess you haven't been home all day?
Thanks. Well, actually, I've been in and out, but, you know, that's trial.
Yeah. Looks like you brought a lot of homework home.
Oh, yeah, boy, I got tons of work to do.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea that I came.
No, it was a good idea.
Really?
Truly. Look, I'm not going to be able to devote any time to you, really, for the next couple hours. I've got work.
You bored with me already?
No. It's not that, really. It's just,
I want you to say it.
Well, what's this really about?
Hello? Oh, hi, Mr. Briggs. Wait, please hold the line. Hi. Oh,
you know what? Blair's not here. But her and I were talking, and she really likes the headline, Beau Steals the Stiff. Yeah. Well, well, hold on one second.
Daddy.
Briggs, I'll make sure to tell Blair that you called, okay? What's up, Star?
I had a bad dream.
Did? Well, you know what you do with bad dreams, right? You just, you get over. You want to tell me what the dream was about?
I was all alone.
Well, that sounds bad.
And I had to stand in a corner, and they wouldn't let me see you, Mommy, or T.
Well, who's they? Who wouldn't?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that will never happen, Star.
Even if I'm naughty.
No. I promise.
It's hard to be good. Is it hard for you?
Yeah.
But I bet you can do anything, even be good all the time.
Even daddies make mistakes, Star.
Not I, Daddy.
If I was in a tight spot, she's somebody I trust. She's strong. She'll accomplish anything she sets out to do, and once she realizes what she wants. That's what she's doing right now.
I can see where it's mended.
Yeah, not too much.
It's not perfect.
Does it have to be perfect? All right, well, what do we do with it now?
Put it back on the frame?
I don't think Christian's gonna notice the repair.
I'll have to tell him.
Yeah, you will.
Will you be there when I do? I'll need a friend.
You got one.
For the record, I wasn't going to force her. It was just a test.
Uh-huh.
And she flunked.
Why? Why? Because you turned down a filthy drunk who's throwing glassware around and being generally obnoxious? Oh, my, what was the woman thinking?
You really think that's why she didn't...
And they say love is blind.
Okay, well, maybe I'll give her another chance. And maybe not. What the heck, I can always knock her boat out of the water anytime I want. All it takes is a few words to the right man.
I want to be with you, Sam.
You work miracles on me, you know.
Me?
Mm-hmm. 5 minutes ago, I was so tired I didn't think I could stand up, and now I feel like I could conquer the world, or at the very least, win Todd's case next week. But,
What?
come here, sit down. Sit down.
All you want to do is sit?
Well, it's not that I'm not practicing incredible self-restraint right now. I mean, I'd like nothing more than to throw you down on the couch and make mad, passionate love to you. But I don't think I'd like myself much if I had to throw you out immediately after and get back to work.
I could sit here and watch you work.
I know. But I love you too much to give you less than 100% of my focus.
Why do you love me, Sam? We're so different.
Well, I like different. Different's good.
Is it?
Yeah. You know something? You make me feel alive. You brought an element of surprise back into my life.
You know what? You can be surprised by a pie in your face, too.
All right. I was becoming cynical and jaded, I think, before I met you.
happens if the novelty wears off?
Well, I don't think life with you could ever be dull.
You can get cheap thrills from a roller coaster ride, too, you know.
You know, it's that honesty you have. It's a blistering kind of honesty I really like about you. You know, I remember one of our first dates. I mean, you told me about marrying Asa just for the money, and I thought, that kind of candor, that kind of honesty in any human being is really rare.
You know, maybe I was just trying to shock you. See if you would run for the hills to keep, you know, me from having to deal with heartbreak later on.
See, there it is. It's honesty.
No.
What?
No.
What?
I'm not.
That's another thing.
No,
What?
don't put me on a pedestal, Sam. I will disappoint you at every turn.
You know, that's funny. Todd said just about the same thing.
You
to me.
should listen to him.
Blair, don't you see that? That's another thing that we have in common. We both believe that Todd is worth saving. I mean, you should have heard that guy today. All he could talk about was, I want to be a good father. He wants to be a good husband. I mean,
Sam,
his goodness
Todd is faking it.
What?
He's faking.
Makes perfect sense that Bo would want to collect Drew's ashes and not leave them in the crematorium vault all night.
Nora, what about this note?
It says he's coming back. And if you were so concerned, why did you wait until now to say something?
That's not fair.
Oh, obviously, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. You told me to mind my own business. Now you're what? You're blaming me for keeping quiet?
Nora is worried, and so am I. Nora, you're right. Bo is taking this real hard, and he needs time. That's all.
I'm still trying to learn the rules of this family. I thought I was doing the right thing.
We'll find him. We'll find him.
I just hope it's not too late.
What the hell do you mean by that? You come here claiming that my husband said things to you in confidence that he wouldn't say to me? I'm his wife, Lindsay. I'm the one he's coming home to.
Hey, Briggs, it's me, Todd Manning, but call me Tom, please. I was talking to Blair, you know, about the headline, and she doesn't seem to think that we should go with that whole thing about Bo and his stiff. Well, then maybe you should go down to the loading dock and take all the newspapers off of the trucks. Listen, Briggs, you do what I'm telling you, or I'm gonna get mad, and this weird guy Pete's gonna come out, and he's gonna yell at you, and he's gonna say things like, get that newspaper off the streets. I don't care if you have to go out and take them out of everybody's hands who happen to be reading it. Never mind.
Now, this is a fine time to decide you don't believe Todd.
Sam, I know that Todd is faking.
Blair, how do you know that? It's not even important. If you don't believe Todd, why don't we save this conversation until after the trial? Because I got a whole jury to convince next week that Todd is telling the truth, and believe me, I believe him. Now, I hate to do this. As much as I'd love to stare into your beautiful eyes all night long, I'm gonna have to throw you out here.
What?
Come on.
What is this? I'm dismissed?
It's not that. I mean, look, I would love to stay with you all night long, but...
No, wait.
What?
What if I were Nora?
What do you mean, what? Okay, all right, that's the end of that story, all right?
And I really learned a lot here.
Blair, we're both tired, all right? Can we discuss this
I know.
another time?
You have your priority.
I have a deadline.
Well, so do I, Sam. Look, and I suggest if you don't want any more troublesome interruptions tonight, you don't answer your phone or your door.
Bo will not kill himself. He's not planning on killing himself, so you can remove yourself from the center of this little drama that you've created.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on just a minute, Nora. Look, we're all worried, but you don't have to take it out on my wife.
Oh, you can't even see it, can you? She's got a little agenda all of her own.
Okay, that's okay.
I mean, she's gonna worm her way into the heart of this family one way or another.
She doesn't have to worm her way into the family. She's in the family. Nora, the only reason she came here is because I asked her to, and because she cares.
She cares. She cares about two things: your name and your money.
That's it. It's time for us to go.
That's a very good idea. If I hear from Bo, Clinton, I will. I'll call you.
I'd be very grateful. If I was wrong in asking Lindsay to come here tonight, I'm sorry.
Coast Guard 1 to Pennsylvania vessel 3608. Come in 3608. Come in 3608. We have an all-craft warning out for the mid-Atlantic coastline. Advise you to make for the nearest port. Under no circumstances continue on your present course. Do you read me? Come in 3608. Come in 3608.
Stay tuned.